Hey, Raquel, Pastor Kyle with Vision Sermon number one recap. We talked about what it is we're doing here. Why do we exist as a church? And the reason we exist is to multiply gospel-centered disciples, small groups, and churches that bless the city, the region, and the world. And so we're about making disciples who make disciples and multiplying at every level in order to reach and saturate our region with the gospel of Jesus Christ and healthy disciples and healthy churches. How do we do that? How we do that is by declaring the gospel, displaying the gospel, and delighting in the gospel together as a redeemed community of sent people. And so there's a declaring the gospel, there's a truth experience where we come to believe the truth of who Jesus is and what he has done for us. And so that in turn causes us to declare boldly the gospel, the life-changing news that Jesus has won and Jesus has accomplished salvation for us. There's a displaying aspect of the gospel where we live under the rule and the reign of Jesus Christ by obeying his law and loving his commandments and showing that life under the rule of God is the good life. This manifests itself in loving one another in a tangible way that shows that we are the family of God. This also manifests itself in loving the least of these and showing mercy and compassion to those who are in great need. Finally, there is a personal power encounter or experience of God's grace, and we delight in the gospel of Jesus Christ by spending time with him, by moving these truths from our head down to our heart in an experiential way that we get to have a relationship with God. And that in many ways becomes the fuel that drives the engine of disciple making. And so for us as a church, we want to be about declaring, displaying, and delighting in the gospel of Jesus together, because we're on this together, and live as a sent people to our particular community.